Can you just assess first day back from spring break? Was there rust? What did everything look like, would you say?
Yeah, I think we had to knock some rust off offensively, but I thought the energy was good. That's all you can ask for coming back off spring break is a lot of energy, and I thought we brought it. Like you said, there's some rust, but we'll get that figured out. So.
Turnovers today. Who won the belt? How did things go with efficiency and all that stuff?
I don't know. We were doing a lot of offense-defensive emphasis. So as far as quarterbacks, they were telling us where to throw it on defensive emphasis, and we're just trying to make each other better. I don't really know the turnovers. I think a lot of our turnovers came on defensive emphasis. So defense thinks they should deserve those turnovers. It's just I don't know who won the belt. So we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. So.
A little bit of shake-up with the offensive line. I guess Austin has class, and Cunningham moved inside to guard, and Juan was working with the second group at left tackle also. How did those guys do?
Yeah, I thought they looked good. We've had a lot of interchanging at the O-line position this spring, so it was nothing new. I think guys got to learn every position. I think that's part of the process. When guys go down, you're trying to find the best five to play, and I think that's what Coach Fry and the offensive staff is just trying to do, trying to find the best five to play wherever they need to play. So I think that's what's going on right now. So.
Among the younger quarterbacks, is Jack Lindsey being a walk-on? Is he kind of surprised you at all? Some of the plays he made today.
Yeah, Jack's a great player. I always knew that when he obviously can throw the football. Very smart guy. Comes from a football family, obviously. So, yeah, great kid, great friend, and he's a really good football player too.
Your thoughts on Trey Knox? What have you seen out of him? He was working with the first group, I guess, with Mike being out.
Yeah, no, he just continues to grow. I think that's the main thing for him is just continuing to grow, getting out of the pup stage, as we like to say, and becoming a guy that we can depend on and count on. I think that's the main thing because he's got a lot of talent. He's got a ton of talent. He's got to be somebody that we can depend on and go to in situations where we need him. And I think, I think he'll get there. So I'm just excited about his growth and going to continue to be positive with him. So.
Has Coach Moore's always done it where he tries to split spring up with spring break in the middle? Have you done it that way before? Do you like it that way?
I did it his last year at SMU. I think we did it that way, and it's good because you kind of get some good practices in, then you get to take a little break, and then you come back and you miss being out there with the guys. So I think it's positive. So I like it.
What were the points of emphasis, would you say? Where does the offense need to make strides in the last 8 practices now or 7 practices of spring?
I think asserting our dominance up front. I think we just got to be able to run the ball on first down and be able to run the ball when they know we're going to run the ball. And the same thing as I've been talking about all spring, just being good on first down, being great on first down so we can stay out of 3rd and longs. I think it's going to be hard to be good on offense when you're in 3rd and longs the whole game. And I think that's our emphasis for the whole spring. That's definitely going to be our emphasis going forward for the last, 7, 8 practices.
I saw Rakeem Boyd was in yellow. Was it good to have him back? How did he look to you?
Yeah, he looks fine. Wish we could have him out there right now. Obviously, it hurts not having him out there. It hurts not having Devil out there either. But I think all the guys that are playing running back are doing a great job. Obviously, we miss Rakeem and we. Wish he was healthy, but it's a process, and he'll continue to get healthy, and we'll get him back for the fall. So.
Do you feel like there are any guys, wide receivers, that have stepped up consistently? You feel very confident about them?
Yeah, I still think we've got a long ways to go with that. I think summer will help that because coming into it, I only had 2 months to prepare with him before spring, so I think having the summer, all those 2 months, and getting more acquainted with those guys will be helpful. But all the guys are doing good. We're down bodies right now, and it kind of makes it hard. But the guys are competing. They got energy, so I'm proud of how they're playing right now. So.
What's the break like for you as a quarterback? Does Coach Morris encourage you guys to just kind of get away from football, or do you still stay in the book? Do you throw? What do you do?
You're talking about spring break, right? Yeah. So, throughout my career, I've either gone home or I've trained. This time I decided to go hang out and spend time with the guys and, got away from football a little bit. I think it helped me because typically I kind of wear myself out and, kind of get burnt out by the time I get back, and it's a grind. But I was able to, kind of relax and get away and not think about it too much. Still think about it, still miss it, but not, not get burnt out. So I think it was nice.
What do you think about the tight end group that you walked into here?
Yeah, they're extremely talented. I think all of them have their own kind of set of skills, and it's different. At SMU, we had a lot of really good blocking tight ends, and here I think all these guys are really good receiving tight ends, and that just brings another element to the passing game. I think that helps us out a lot, and then having multiple ones that can do it is huge. I think when you can give CJ a blow and Grayson can go in, or you can vice versa, and you can get Chase in there now. I mean, I think Chase moving to tight end has been huge for his growth, and I think all of them are doing a really good job. Kern, so I mean, I'm excited about it. I think it's a good thing to have, and I enjoy working with them.
You went to SMU at 2015, right?
Yes, sir.
So y'all didn't have any true tight ends. Everybody was a tight end that was moved to tight end. So I guess it's a lot different. What are your thoughts just in comparison those situations? And what do you know about Hudson also, who's coming in?
Yeah, it is different. I don't mean to say that the guys at SMU weren't receiving tight ends, but I think their skill set at SMU was blocking tight ends, and now it's just flipped. I think having the guys that can play, they're pretty much playing receiver is huge, because they're big bodies. They can use their body to get open, and it's been a great asset for me. I think it's helped me out a lot. And then Hudson is a great player, obviously, big time recruit, comes from a great family, great football family, and I know we're excited to add another great tight end to the room. So.
Ben, people around here say that Arkansas football is at its best when they're recruiting Texas the best, in addition to getting the state players. What was the draw for you, being a Texas guy, to come up here?
Yeah, I am a Texas guy. I think, we're pretty close to Texas. I think Texas personally has the best football in the country. I've played Texas high school football. Love Texas high school football, and I think being able to recruit that state is a big deal. So I don't know if you heard any of that. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, send them back.
Curious to your thoughts of the defense. You see them up close. The speed on the edge, that I think we saw a little of that today. But what's your take on how that's played out?
Obviously, playing in this league, all the defenses are very fast and very physical. And I think when you got a coach like Chief, who's been around it for as long as he has, I think those guys feed off of his energy and his knowledge. And I think he does a great job of coaching them up. And they're blitzing us right now. They're putting some things in front of us that are difficult. And we haven't just installed a whole lot. And I'm not making excuses, but I mean, it's been difficult at times, and we'll continue to grow. And I think it's good for us as an offense, because there's adversity today. We saw it today, and just had to continue to go and continue to be physical. And I think that's another emphasis, like I was saying earlier, is just trying to be physical when the defense is bringing the house, and Chief's going to do that. So just got to find a way to get it done.
Is that installation still at about 30%, and how much of that did you do at SMU as a whole offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think his Coach Morris's last year at SMU, we had almost all the offense in, and we were able to do a lot of great things. But I think the main thing for an offense, and anybody, is playing to your skill set. I think that's what we're trying to do right now, is find what we're good at, and I think once we find what we're good at, we can play to those strengths and become an offense that has an identity. I don't think we really have an identity right now. I think we're still trying to find our identity, and once we find our identity, I think this thing will take off. And again, we got a lot of talent. We just got to continue to work and get better every day.
Two more. Some pass rushers or defensive linemen that seem to find their way into the backfield when you're at quarterback. Who are some of the guys standing out there?
Yeah, I mean, they're all good. You got DG, you got Gabe, you got. I mean, Sosa's one of the best players I've been around in a long time. He's a man amongst boys at times, and having that is good. I think our O-line has done a great job, though. They're continuing to get better. I think having those guys pushing them is huge because I think, again, having that talent will get them ready for Saturdays when we're playing, in live games. So obviously great players, but continuing to get better up front.
Anything else? Yeah, speaking of Sosa, it looked like you and him he was doing some John. Is that a typical thing going on there?
Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, we're teammates, and I got competitive a little bit today and was chirping back at him, but it's all fun, and when I get back to the locker room in a second, we'll be fine. So it's not a big deal.
Thanks, man.
All right, guys, thank you.